So I had some really delicious meals to eat last week. This is my personal pizza that I made from my PSMF egg protein bread. On this pizza, I added a little bit of marinara sauce along with some pepperoni slices and some cheese. It was so good, and it's a quick snack that you can make. Here's my strawberry keto chow ice cream. This can be used as a meal replacement, but when I made it, me and my husband both shared it. So where it would have been like a 440 calorie meal, it was less than a 200 calorie meal. And I got to enjoy a very delicious treat. I really do like the keto chow. They have a lot of different flavors. Tonight I'm actually going to make some keto chow so that I can have some ice cream tomorrow, and I'm going to use the lemon meringue tonight. They have a lot of good flavors. There's raspberry cheesecake. I have salted caramel. I have chocolate. I have mocha. I have, like I said, banana. Just some really, really delicious flavors that I am going to try. I'm really looking forward to them also. Now I wanted some chicken tenders. I love my chicken tenders. So here on my next meal, I have some keto chicken tenders, which were part of a meal prep last week. And I used a little bit of dipping sauce. I have broccoli and cheese, and then I have Diet Pepsi. Every now and then I do like to drink some Diet Pepsi. But remember, don't drink the calories. And then also keto biscuits. I like to make bread that is keto bread also, right along with the PSMF bread. Now, I enjoyed the chicken tenders. On this meal, my husband made this for me. This is some steak that he cooked for me one morning with some fried eggs. It was so good and delicious. And I really appreciate him when he cooks, because sometimes I'm so busy, and I really appreciate him. I really want him to know that. But it was a good meal, and I really did enjoy eating it. This is what you can have besides like bacon or sausage and eggs. You can have steak and eggs. That's a good, delicious dish also. And it looks like more ice cream. Now, this ice cream, I believe, was trying to think of the flavor of this ice cream. I believe this was my... I don't remember. Could have been my salted caramel. And here is another. Well, this here is cinnamon bread that I made from the protein sparing modified fast batter. Like I said, you can make many different things. So this is cinnamon bread that I made. Here's my Italian bread. There I have my pizza crust and some hamburger buns that I made. And I used everything but the bagel on those hamburger buns. And then there's some cinnamon bread that I made. And I used the dark brown swerve sugar on this bread. Before I used just the regular classic golden brown. But I actually like it better with the dark brown swerve brown sugar. So this is the bread that you can have, and it's only like 0.6 carbs per slice. Here's another good meal that I had, and I just made some bacon. Now, this is a treat for myself, and this is the protein-sparing bread, and then I put a keto frosting on it, a buttercream keto frosting on there. And I also put this on the cinnamon bread, and it makes it taste like a cinnamon roll, a really nice treat. So if you have a sweet tooth, you can do away with your sweet tooth that way. But this right here is where I was making a BLT, and that's my my Italian bread, and then I added some mayo to that, about a tablespoon of mayo. Here I'm putting some lettuce, and to this lettuce I'm going to add my bacon, and I'm using about 3 slices of bacon on here. I'm going to add bacon and tomato slices, and this is going to be my bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. I have not had one of these in years, and I used to love to eat these. So this is a treat that I know I'm going to have pretty often now that I know that I can make it. Okay, I got that together. I'm going to go ahead. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? But these are things that you can also have. Now that bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, and I'm going to add me 4 good pickles to that. You guys, the bread is only, like I said, 0.4 carbs per slice. So for those 2 slices of bread is less than 1 carbohydrate. Then I have my mayo, which is no carbs. My bacon, which is no carbs. My slice of lettuce, which is probably maybe 2 carbs. And a little bit of carbs in my lettuce. So about 2.5 carbs for the sandwich. You can't beat that. And doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look really, really good? Now here is the cinnamon bread that I was talking about. I keep flashing to that really, really fast. But there's the BLT, another BLT that I had with some spinach and mushrooms and garlic earlier this week. Here's the cinnamon treat that I have for myself when I have a sweet tooth. I just make that cinnamon bread, have it already made in the refrigerator, and I can slap on some of that buttercream keto frosting, and it is super, super good, and it really does satisfy a sweet craving. If you have to have sweets, make sure that they are sweets that are very low in calorie. Here I added a few pecans and just added a couple of slices of bacon. Here's another really good meal that I enjoyed. Me having some more of my bread, and there is some of the protein sparing bread along with some steak. It was good just to have a steak sandwich. Here for breakfast I had 2 eggs, some cucumber slices, a couple slices of pork meat, some bacon, and some protein sparing Italian bread. This bread really tastes good, you guys. You just got to make sure that you flavor it and season it to where you like it to your tasting. Otherwise, sometimes, like you say, if you don't season it good, it does taste like cardboard. Here I have green beans, and this is part of a meal prep that I have in the refrigerator, and also my roast, which is part of a meal prep. I always try to keep something in the refrigerator and have it handily available. Hope you enjoyed it.